18th of July, Rabbi Levitt, Pele Yoetz.
Okay, now we're going to try to find, I hope it doesn't take as long as the first one did. We're going to try to find the next entry over here. He brings over here at the bottom of this paragraph on page 9, paragraph 2 over here about arrogance and being over demanding. Our sages in Sota 5a said, whoever acts with arrogance should be excommunicated. So that, in the Hebrew edition, says, Amru Ravuseinu Zachonu Livracha B'Shamta, Man de Ispe Gava. And then on the bottom, they translate Shamta as Nidui. So Mayor asked, is this me the earthly court? What is it referring to exactly? So that's a good question. And we are going to take a look over here at what it says over here. Looking for this word Shamta somewhere on this page. Or if you want, you could look in your art scroll about where does it talk anything about excommunication? Oh, there it is. Amarava B'Shamta. So right at the very end of the line. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 lines up from the bottom of the Amud. Okay, so that's what it says over there. Amarava B'Shamta. B'Shamta the Ispe, B'Shamta the Lespe. Oh, one second over here. Really, the Gemara is talking about the Midah of a Talmud Chacham. It says, just a couple lines above there, it says, Amar Rav Chia bar Ashi, Amar Rav, Talmud Chacham Tzorech, Sheyebo Echad Mishmoina Bishminis. He should have 1/8 of an eighth of, meaning a very small amount of arrogance. And then on that, Rav Huna says, Bered Rav Yeshua, Uma'atrale Kisasa Lishibolta. Oh, that okay. And then it says, Amar Rava B'Shamta de Ispe, B'Shamta de Lespe. I think it's referring to the same Talmud Chacham. If he has too much gava, if he has too much arrogance, so then he himself will be in excommunication. Ubishamta de Lespe. And he'll also likewise be in Shamta if he doesn't have the necessary amount that he needs in order to lead the community the way he needs to do so that his word is taken seriously. Perhaps that's what Rashi is referring to. Yeah, Rashi says Ubishamta Galespe. He'll also be in hot water if he doesn't have the proper amount of they say in Yiddish stolz. Lefisha ein b'nei iroi yireim mimenu, because the people of the city do not have any reverence or fear for him. Ve'ein bo koach lo chicham, and as a result, he doesn't have any wherewithal to reprove them, because they don't relate to him in that way. Okay. Other than that, I don't see any reference to the word shamta. Okay, so that's that. We're gonna go on from here. We're gonna take the Pele Yoetz's word for it that both of these things are found in the Gemara, and so okay. And with that, we will continue to number 3, paragraph 3 over here. Anger. Oh, and here we go to Eliezer.
Okay, hakas chamor ke'oved avodah zara. Anger is worse than somebody does avodah zara. V'toref nasho ba'apo, and it tears apart your soul with his speech, with his mouth. V'chol taraso mitzvasov holchen el hasitra achta, and all his Torah and his mitzvahs go. What's sitra achra?
Sitra achra is some type of evil or
Yeah, he says side of evil in here.
yeah.
Okay. Elo takana, there's no alamas, there's no correction at all. Achikabo alav shalo yikos, until he accepts upon himself to not be angry anymore. V'im yarvor yiknos atzmo be'eze inui o beratze kesef litzdaka v'shav v'rafalo. And he goes, if he is, I guess if if he is angry,
Right, if he transgresses on his resolution that he's not going to get angry anymore.
He punishes himself with whatever suffering or donations of tzedakah, and that
either or.
Oh,
He afflicts him. He penalizes himself with some form of inui. Oh, or alternatively, let's say kesef l'tzedakah, or he gives a certain contribution to tzedakah.
Vishav v'rafalo, and that will heal him. So, if he gets angry, either the acceptance of Inuyim or the nation of tzedakah can help cure him from his fate.
Right, and if he wants to really do more than simply say, "I'm never going to get angry ever again," if he wants to do something about it really, and not just say a statement that's not going to have any real meaning the next time he gets angry, he should listen to Life of Bitochen or read Sforim about emunah and bitochen, or about getting angry, which is also always dependent upon emunah and bitochen. And then he'll be doing his exercises, and he will he'll hopefully internalize what he hears and reads. But simply to just make a statement, I'm never going to get angry again, and then on top of that, just penalize himself when he does. I don't know. Maybe in the time of the Pele Yoetz it worked, but I don't think that. I don't know if it's going to work today. You got to do a little bit more than that. Okay. I don't even think he means to imply that that's all he has to do. Okay. So that's the main thing. Shav v'rafalo. He returns to Hashem v'rafaloi, and he will be healed from his from the effect that it's had on him. Okay, Bezos Hashem. Okay, we did it. A round of applause for page 9. Okay, now we go to section 4 on page 10, hatred. And we go to Lou to continue.
Hatred, vengeance, and bearing a grudge are severe sins, and one who does them violates several positive and negative mitzvos. Moreover, they incite despicable arguments, because hatred arouses ill feelings, and its bad and evil consequences follow quickly. One who is tolerant of others is forgiven for all his wrongdoings.
Right. Okay. So that's the Gemara in Yuma. Okay, very good. Let's keep going. We'll go to 5. Moving right along, and we go back to Mayor to start over again. The
Okay, this
rotation.
is jealousy. Okay, jealousy, lust, and honor remove a man from this world, from avot. Therefore, a person must be very humble, for the hope of man is the worm. A man is compared to vanity. What are we? What is our life? No man injures his finger in this world unless it has first been decreed above. It's from Kulin. If God told his denigrator, curse him, what is his wrongdoing? The way of man is right in his eyes. What can a living man complain about? A man for his sins. Wow.
Okay. So okay. Number 6. Back to Eliezer.
Miskabe b'kilon chavero umalbin panavavero barabim in lo chelik olam haba. Somebody who denigrates his friend or embarrasses him in public has no portion in the world to come. V'chol elu, and all of these, Haim, Ife, Vitoldos, Hagaiva, these are all parts and toldos of haughtiness. Dok v'tishka kihi hayasa im kama isurim chamurim. And you will find these, if you examine, you will find these are parts of many strict isurim.
Dog v'tishkach ki hi haisa em kama isurim chamurim. This the trait of arrogance and haughtiness. That's the he of this sentence over here.
Oh, so it is the parent of many, or the mother of many strict isurim. Is that what he's saying?
Of many grave hamurim, isurim hamurim, like many very serious sins.
Okay, what's miskabed? Mitkabed?
He, from the word kavod, honor,
Yeah.
and miskaved is a hispa'el, so it's something that he does to himself. In other words, he glorifies in himself. He gives glory to himself, so to speak, covet to himself, the kolon chavero, with the down, as a result of doing or saying something to cause the downfall of his friend.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Okay, very good. Now we go to the next paragraph, Zion, or 7. And that's, we go to Lou.
4 groups will not greet the divine presence. Liars who are considered like idolaters, as it is written, one who speaks lies will not stand opposite my eyes. And lips of lies are an abomination unto God. Flatterers who are disgusting before God. Scoffers whose retribution begins with suffering and ends with total destruction. The speakers of Lashon Hara, who were already expunged by King David, may God excise all lips of slick talk. A person who is not careful and vigilant will stumble in all or some of these areas.
So all of these matters, all of these 4 categories are different types of forbidden speech. Sheker, saying a sheker, or chenufa, flattery, generally with the mouth, and scoffers, I think, is also with his words, and speakers of Lashon Hara, of course. All of them will not greet the divine presence. So very important to be careful about all these matters. Okay, number 8. And we go to Alan.
Depression is bad for the eyes of one's master. What room is there for depression regarding the vanities of this world? Everything is vanity and the vexation of spirit. Whatever Hashem does is for the good. About what should a living man complain if not about his sins and everything that caused them? A person should only think this way at a time of sadness. For example, when he recites confession, tikkun chatzot, the midnight recitation of prayer, or similar supplications. However, at a time of joy, when one serves Hashem and performs his mitzvahs, the people of Israel should rejoice with great happiness in their Maker, as is written in Devarim, because you did not serve the Lord your God with happiness and good-heartedness as a result of the abundance of good. Therefore, let the Jewish people say, I rejoice over your utterances. One moment of Torah and good deeds in this world is better for me than the entire world to come. There is a proper time for each desire. A person must not exchange or substitute anything for his service of Hashem.
Okay, so we have to be also, always have to be upbeat and freilich and shikr from simcha, and especially when we're doing the mitzvah. We're doing a mitzvah, and of course we hold that to be besimcha is an expression of one's bitochen in Hashem, that everything is good, and everything is nothing is deficient, everything is good, and therefore we're besimcha. So it's an expression of our bitochen, which itself is a great mitzvah. And surely when we're doing all sorts of different actions of mitzvahs, we also have to be besimcha that we're doing. Not only is it necessary to do the mitzvahs and to learn Torah, but also to be besimcha that we are fortunate enough to merit to serve Hashem, and this is what we and the fact that we do it besimcha is a great it makes the mitzvah so much more, because we're expressing our great desire to do the Ratzon Hashem, because we're doing it so willingly and with simcha. Okay, and very good. Yeah, now just one point I would say that in the Hebrew, the word that he translated as depression is atzvus. Atzvus.
It's really
So,
sad. It's really sadness, right?
yeah, the word depression has like a he's on a he's got like a some type of a mental disorder. We're not talking about somebody who has a chas v'sholom, a mental disorder. We're talking about someone who if he rewires his brain, and he rewires and puts on a different mindset, and listens to Life of Bitochen, so then he won't walk around angry, mad, upset, and all like that. He'll walk around happy and freilich and upbeat. That's the idea.
Rabbi,
We're talking about
could you spell
people
that
need
word,
to
please?
see a psychiatrist and take medicine.
Rabbi, could you spell the word that you just told us is for depression?
The word in Hebrew in the Pele Yoetz?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Ayin base. Sorry. Ayin tzadi base vav taf.
Thank you.
Atzvus.
Thank you.
Okay.
Rabbi
Now-
Levitt,
Yes.
is there an ordering to these topics? I'm not quite hopping it if there is.
Oh, that's a good question. I haven't noticed. A particular order, but
Okay.
But that your question is really crying out that there surely must be an order to all of these entries that he has over here. I'm sure.
In
So
item
maybe-
number 1, it says at the head of the list of sins is Lashon Hara. That would seem to imply that they're in order of severity.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. right? Right, and arrogance and anger are surely and hatred and jealousy. Yeah, these are the. This is what these. They're the right after Lashon Hara on the list. Okay, so now we go to number 9, and a round of applause for page 10. And depression and the 4 groups and jealousy and hatred. And now we go to back to Mayor.
Oh, you're ready. Okay. It says the branches of stealing and the deceptive practices of the evil inclination regarding stealing are many. This is the basic principle. Whatever a man profits or benefits from lying and fraud is considered stealing. Whoever takes an object from his friend without the friend's goodwill, whole heart, and acquiescing soul, but due to embarrassment or pressure, commits an illicit act tantamount to stealing. No distinction between stealing from a Gentile or a Jew. When a Gentile is involved, there is also the severe issue of the desecration of God's name. Whoever steals something worth even the smallest value from his friend, it is as if he takes his friend's life and the life of his children. It's from Baba Kama. The thief is not granted atonement until he returns the stolen item or reconciles with the victim. As long as the stolen goods are in one's possessions, his prayers are not accepted. A man who makes wealth without justice, it will abandon him in the middle of his days. It's from Yirmiyahu. Oh, okay. The thief is required to return via reincarnation in order to pay. There is no difference whether its value is a lot or a little. God brings everything to justice.
Okay. Okay, we just have 1 minute left. So right. So this is the very, very severe aspect of stealing from a non-Jew, is that it could be the cause of Chilul Hashem. So that's obviously something which is very, very Pele Yoetz mentions it, and it's something which is very serious matter. As bad as stealing from a Jew is, but even in a certain sense, stealing from a non-Jew can be even more severe because of the issue of Chilul Hashem that's involved. Okay, so that's what we have to be very, very careful when we're dealing with non-Jews. Okay.